Senator Ted Cruz is with us. Senator, let's go through this again, shall we? Any anti-choice group that closes their doors and stops operating will no longer be a target. But until you do, it is open season, and we know where your operations are. They sound a lot like Chuck Schumer. You won't know what hit you.
Look, unfortunately, today's Democratic Party is controlled by the radicals. They are the party of criminals. They are the party of violence. They are the party of riots. They are the party of threats and destruction. This radical group that is threatening terrorist conduct, let's be clear, they're threatening to attack, to burn, to murder people. By the way, at pregnancy centers, pregnancy resource centers. These are centers that are helping moms who are pregnant with children to give birth to those children. And these radicals hate the fact that anyone would help a mom. These radicals claim to be pro-woman, but apparently they don't want to help a mom who's pregnant with a child actually give birth to the child, deliver the child into this world. And so they're going to firebomb the clinic or the hospital that she would go to. And the terrifying thing, Sean, is this happens with the encouragement, with the acquiescence of the Democrat Party. Look,
but
we
Senator,
saw just
this is important. I want your take. When Chuck Schumer went on the steps of the U.S. Supreme Court and threatened two Supreme Court justices and said, you won't know what hit you, was that a threat? When you dox, when you intimidate, when you harass, and you give out the addresses and of justices and the names of the schools that their kids attend and the churches that they attend and the times that they attend church, isn't that a threat? Isn't that intimidation? Isn't that harassment? Don't we have laws against that, Senator?
Absolutely, yes. The Democrat Party today is the party of mob violence. They're the party. Schumer knew what he was saying when he said, you have unleashed the whirlwind. He was unleashing the radicals. You look at this lawless, very likely left-wing law clerk who leaked the decision. The reason the decision was leaked was to allow threats and bullying to come at the justices. Listen, a week ago, we saw a Supreme Court justice, Justice Brett Kavanaugh, threatened and a man arrested for attempted murder. Why? Because the left-wing radicals knew where his home was, and the White House was encouraging those radicals to go to his home where they were threatening his children. It's been a week, and Joe Biden still has not condemned the attempted murder of a sitting Supreme Court justice. And let's be clear, why do they want to murder that Supreme Court justice? Because they're willing to essentially commit a revolution, an insurrection, to use their favorite term, against a branch of government because they want to change the vote on a pending decision of the Supreme Court. It is shameless, and it is also a violation of criminal law. The federal criminal law makes it a crime to go and protest at the home of a judge while he's considering a case, and Merrick Garland has become perhaps the most political attorney general in the history of this country. He's willing to weaponize the Department of Justice and FBI to target parents as domestic terrorists, but he refuses to enforce the law against the people flagrantly violating the law. And Jen Psaki at the White House encourages people, go and protest at the justice's house. Let me ask you, Sean, in all of your years of watching and being involved in national politics, have you ever seen a White House press secretary from the White House urge Americans to commit a federal crime? Well, you have today.
Never. Not once. No, sir.
Yeah.
I will tell you, we're just out of time, Senator, but I got to tell you something. We don't have equal justice under the law anymore. We don't have equal application. We have one set of rules for the Democrats, and if you're a conservative and you get caught jaywalking or spitting on the sidewalk, you'll probably spend 5 years in jail. You'll have a pre-dawn raid, guns drawn, and fake news CNN cameras. That's the way it works. Senator, good to have you. Thank